Hey guys, so Keyondra and I, we are leaving from the car rental place from Avis because we just dropped our car, dropped that rental car off, and we just picked up our car. And
turn right onto North Lake Parkway Northeast.
And it is nice and here. Okay, it's nice and shiny and pristine. We have a new car, basically. That's what they told us. And so I don't think we should be back to the dealership anytime soon, except for, you know, like regular oil changes and stuff like that. But right now we're headed to, we have like lots of bags in the car because we're headed to Goodwill and Uptown Cheapskate because we are getting rid of a lot of clutter, decluttering, and kind of just getting rid of some old stuff that we don't need anymore, getting rid of just like stuff I know from my closet that I cleaned out my closet in 2020 and I kept there. And now I'm just like, yeah, you're not wearing those things. So, you know, not keeping around pointless stuff just to have, just for the sake of having stuff. You know, we've been talking about, you know, budgeting and stuff like that. But even in that, it's minimizing clutter and getting rid of all the noise, you know, in your life, basically. And just, you know, allowing the Lord to just reign in every aspect of our lives, you know. And so when you're keeping clutter and you're hoarding things, that can be a sign of holding on to the past and to past things. And so we are just letting go of some things. So we are going to go to Uptown Cheapskate and Goodwill, and we will check in with you guys later.
It looks like we are taking off. So I'd like to welcome you to Tia Browntown, Atlanta. This is the only traveling tea bus in Atlanta. My name is Natalie. I'm going to be your tour guide at the
trying to get pictures, y'all, video, all that, and it's just, you probably can't even hear us.
So windy.
It's so windy and just crazy.
Things spilled on me and
and I mean it looks so airy and nice, like it's really nice when you taste it.
Oh, you don't?
Whoa. So y'all, next I'm trying the red velvet. Good morning, you guys. Okay, so last night on our live, we were talking about the different fragrances that me and Kim are liking for the spring. And one combination that I'm enjoying in particular, and that I'm getting a lot of compliments on, is my Givenchy Irresistible, and then my Gucci Flora Jasmine. So the Givenchy, I'm not sure what notes are in this one, but it's a very pretty, like florally, it's so pretty, very pretty floral scent. It's light, and then the Gucci Flora, it's light as well, but still like very warm, and so they play off of each other very well. I'm gonna find the notes of both of them, and then I'll include them at the bottom of the screen here right now, and then you guys will be able to see. And I'm not exactly sure why they pair well, but I think I mentioned before in one of our other vlogs that when you use vanilla as a base, it really helps to lift any fragrance, any scent, or any note. And so I'm guessing that it's really helping to lift the notes in both of these, and they just play off very well off of each other. But look, I'm just glad that I get the compliments that I've been getting off of this. So I said, you know what, don't fix what's not broken, go ahead and wear this again today. So yeah, I have on my gym clothes, and we're gonna go to the gym and run a couple of errands, and yeah, I still want to smell good throughout the day. So I am choosing a fragrance that goes really hard, that people are really enjoying. And yeah, I don't mind giving the combination. I don't mind giving what it is that I've been using to you guys, either me nor Kim. So again, here are the bottles. You guys have seen this recently in one of our other vlogs, and then I don't really wear this a lot, but it smells super good. Actually, I forgot how good it smelled. I hadn't been wearing it. So yeah, Gucci Flora and Givenchy Irresistible.
we are here with a comment feature of the day. And today's comment feature is Stay Fit with Shan. Hi, Shan. So she says, can I just say how much I love your vlogs? Thank you so much. This one was so timely in that I too drive an older car, 2012, which so happens to be in the shop as well. It kind of has me down in the dumps because I had to miss work today and it's going to cost a lot to get fixed. Seeing you ladies handle inconveniences with such grace encourages me. I appreciate you two so much. The sister energy that I admire. Thank you. Also, on another note, I will be trying that Zara perfume, Deep Garden. Thanks for recommending. All right, love you guys. Have a great weekend.
You know, that's really good though that you feel that way, that you can relate to what it is that, you know, we're having to deal with or endure, because it's a part of life. Yeah. And it doesn't matter what level you're on, life happens to everybody, rich, poor, indifferent, you know what I'm saying? Like, it hits us all on whatever level. And I think that that's probably one of the reasons why we should all give each other grace, and not criticize each other so harshly as it relates to those types of things, because we all run into hardships. Now, if you're, you know, just not a good steward of your money, then, you know, still I think people should give grace, but I think at the same time, you know, you still need to, you know, you gotta, like, you need accountability, and you need to come down hard, you know, a little bit harder on yourself, and we've been there as well. So my point is that, you know, everybody should just give grace because we've all been, you know, in that space, or, you know, where we've had to, you know, deal with something on some type of level. You know?
I totally agree. And I am glad that, like Keyondra said, that you can connect with our going to the dealership and all of that. It does. It costs a lot. It is a lot. And, you know, you're between a point of like, should I get a new car? Should I, you know, put money into this car? And, you know, what we've determined is that it is wiser for where we are right now to, you know, get repairs on our car. Because we are, like we've been speaking about on our channel, that we are wanting to build. And, you know, it makes more sense. Of course, on like in the long run, it's like, oh, well, you've put a lot of money into your car, you know, getting all these things done. At the same time, it makes more sense because that's a one-time payment as opposed to several payments monthly of a $500-$600+ you know, car note. And so that's not something that we're wanting to do. We have a friend actually who we've spoken to about stuff like this, and they're always like, you know, they find comfort in that too, because it's so easy. Because another one of their friends is like, well, you should just get a new car. And it's like, it's so easy, no matter where you are financially. It's like, you don't, when you have your car paid off, like, it's like, you don't want to get another, you know, car note or anything. And so, but it's easy to say, you know, get another car, just do, you know, if that's how you live, right? If that's your way. But everybody's not in that mindset. You know, everybody has different goals and different things that they want to achieve. And so I'm glad that our achievements and what we want to do, I'm glad that you can connect with that, because that's why we do our channel. It's showing people a different way of life, showing people that you can enjoy your life, and it allows you the flexibility to be able to enjoy your life the way that you want to. And then that way you can save up for something that you want and that you really want, and not just have to, you know, get something, you know, just for the sake of, you know, because you need it, obviously.
Or getting what it is that you want, not being able to afford it, but like you have to front, you know, because you're behind on your
Yep. And putting yourself in financial stress and strain and all of that, and nobody is signing up for that. So, Shan, we totally, we feel you, and we are praying for you, because we know how, you know, how it can feel. So yeah, we're glad that you found peace in that.
So last night on our live, which was an amazing live, by the way,
good.
everybody
almost
who showed
4
up,
hours.
yes, almost 4 hours, 3,000 plus views.
Yeah.
Y'all, thank y'all so much for supporting and showing up, liking, commenting, interacting, all of that. Thank y'all. But last night we spoke about relationships, and one of the heavier points or questions that was asked that led us into a whole bunch of
stuff.
yes, as relates to relationships, was why are you waiting so long?
Yeah.
And I think it was a guy who asked why we're waiting so long. And I love when the guys come in and they interact, because when y'all interact with us, like it adds to the conversation. And it brings another perspective, even if, you know, the questions are a little wonky, a little off, you know, kind of like a little bullyish too, you know what I'm saying? But it's still good, because, you know, if you understand communicating and you can communicate well without getting offended, you know what I'm saying? That you're gonna be offended. The Bible even talks about how you're gonna be offended, but don't you gotta knock that out, like sweep it off, you know what I'm saying? But it just really adds to the conversation. So every guy that was on, thank y'all so much. The question was asked, why are we waiting so long? And I think you should answer this.
I mean, we went through a lot. It's layered, honestly.
It is.
You know,
I say she can answer it, but I have my own, you know, my own thoughts about
yeah. Like, I think that for me, it's not just, you know, I don't think the question is why are you waiting so long. I think if people understood the times that we're in, whether it's a secular thought or a spiritual thought, I do have, you know, like an opinion on both sides. Either way, the world says the dating pool has trash in it. And those of us
that's a reason to wait.
Yeah, that's a reason to wait. You're not diving into anything to get gangrene or whatever. But and then, you know, on a spiritual level, that trash equates to, for women of God and men of God, because this is not just something that women experience, is that there are not that the people who say that they are for the Lord, they are not. A lot of people. And you are waiting for that person to present themselves and for you to be presented to them. And that is, you're waiting on an encounter. And so you can only wait as long as that encounter happens.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't matter if you go, I always say, you can go on 1,000 dates and never meet the one. You can go on one and meet the one that was for you your whole life. It's not about 1,000 dates. It doesn't mean you don't have to necessarily go out and say, oh, well, let me go and find out what I like. You absolutely can figure out what it is that you like or don't like. You know, you don't like being ghosted. You know, you don't like being cheated on. You know, you don't like being lied to. You know that you want someone to be honest and real with you. Develop friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that I find important. There's only so much working on yourself and spiritual development and mental development and, you know, going to the gym and things like that you can do. And until the person that is, you know, right for you. Someone last night said there's no right person, and I say the right person is the person that's going to work things out with you,
not based on perfection. Right,
not based on perfection, but if you both are willing to work things out, and if you're working on yourself so it's kind of like how the, you know, which one goes around the earth and the, you know, whatever. I don't really know that one. I don't know why, but like how the sun and the earth and, you know, how all of that's rotating. I can't remember which one is rotating. Y'all correct me. Tell me in the comments. But it's kind of like how, you know, how we're rotating as we're rotating around. It's the same kind of concept. And, you know, you're working on yourself constantly as you're working on your relationship. And that's when you're willing to be a gentle mirror and you're willing to have that gentle mirror reflect to you. Yeah, then you're ready for a relationship and your relationship can work. So that makes it the right person. And so you're just waiting for the appropriate time to meet that person, the person that you both, because it doesn't work if, you know, because one is going to feel like they settled or, you know, for whatever, and you don't want to feel like you settled. Now, some people are okay, but I think that those people are not necessarily settling. I think that they're just, you know, there are times that you're going to be more flexible about things and stuff like that. That's totally fine. But I'm just saying, like, settling. Like, we all know what settling is. And so I think that, you can only go as fast as the people who are ready. The Lord says, at the right time, I will make it happen. Right. He says that he's the one who gives us the power to get wealth, and wealth is everything that is in your life, health, spiritual, financial, relational, all of those things. So he gives us that power. So we're not waiting for a man to come at our doorstep, but we are waiting. I mean, we go places, we do things. So it's not like, well, why are you waiting so long?
We're waiting on time.
We're waiting on time. Like, we are out, outside, waiting on the Lord to get his kingdom men for us ready as he's getting us ready for the man that he has for us and that he knows we'll choose. So
like the Lord is preparing our king, and preparing us as well. There are many stories in the Bible. Y'all, the Bible is so alive. The pages are so alive and so encouraging. If you just allow God to drop revelation in your hearts, you'll be so comforted in knowing that you're waiting for whatever you're waiting for is not in vain. Like right. you have examples, from your friends and different things like that, and that's good. But examples from the Bible, examples from God, hands down the best. So 2 great examples. You have Isaac and Rebecca. Okay, so when we talk about waiting, we don't mean like just like waiting and not doing any work, or waiting like you're idolizing a relationship, but we say like waiting as in working and doing all the things that you're doing, but not accepting every DM. I'm really no DMs, but not accepting, or not accepting DMs from the person who is not for you. Right. So Rebecca at home doing,
not even knowing anyone was coming for her.
Not knowing nobody was even coming for her.
And then the person wasn't even coming for her.
Right. Wasn't coming for her per se. The Lord is the one who chose her. The adjutant, which was Abraham's servant, Abraham said, go and find Isaac, my son, a wife. And so the adjutant went and found the wife. But the adjutant asked the Lord, God, lead me to the person who will feed and give water to the camels. And the Lord pointed out Rebecca. So when people say, oh, the Lord, he ain't the one who choose, we choose. Honey, I beg to differ. But now there are plenty of stories that are different, from even that story.
Even in that case, though, I think what I gathered from the scripture is that not necessarily did the Lord have Rebecca earmarked. It was that he highlighted her because she was the one that was willing. She had the servant's heart. She had the heart that the man asked that the person, has to select. So not necessarily even saying that, Rebecca was the person that the Lord had earmarked for Isaac. It's that the servant, he asked, he said, okay, can she, these are the things that I'll know that is she's the person for him if she does these things. She's the person who's willing. And so, it just so happened to be Rebecca. It could have been anyone. It could have been anyone else, but she's the person who came out, and she was also willing to go with them. So that was the next step.
I understand. I do. But and y'all can tell we see it differently. But either way, our where we always meet at is that the people have to be ready. They have to be
and willing.
Ready and willing for sure. And so however you spin it, really, it's you yourself. You have to be aligned with the Lord. Yeah. And Rebecca, I'm not sure like how her walk was with God, but she was aligned because of her heart. She was aligned. She was obedient unto God. That she left her whole family. Yeah. The Bible talks about how we're supposed to leave our whole family for our spouse. And so it tells the husband that, right? But obviously the wife does that too. But yeah, so I just thought that last night's live was really special.
Yeah, it was nice.
Especially being that, we have so many of our subscribers who are waiting for their husbands.
Yeah.
And they like everybody, including us, we're always talking about how we're wanting to wait well. We don't want to just wait and be discouraged, or wait and be like wondering, like, Lord, when is he coming? Like, we want to wait well. We want to wait and do the work of the Lord and prepare ourselves and steward everything that we have well, so that when he comes, we're ready and prepared, and we're praying that he's doing the same thing. And knowing the God that we serve, y'all, it's so funny because this one girl, we saw this video, this girl was like, I hate when people say, your husband probably out there sinning, or your husband probably out there doing this and this and that and that. And why would the Lord, mine either, as good as the Lord is, why would my husband be out there sinning, acting a fool, when his wife is over here preparing and getting herself together?
I'll say this.
No, Lord.
I'll say this. No. He won't come to me sinning, but because the Lord, look, I don't know what his cutoff time is for his.
And I think that's what she's saying, that he's not gonna come to her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not. I mean, because I have sinned.
Right. So it's like, okay, but he's not gonna come to me.
Yeah, no, he's not. No, and I think that's what she was saying.
Yeah,
but. No, my husband is not out there. Like, at this moment, like, I know that my husband is coming.
As far as I don't know him, he can do whatever he want to do, but the Lord's preparing him for when he
needs to be being prepared.
When he does his preparation could be a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas ours is taking maybe months or whatever, his might be a day.
We're little Esther's around here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but only the Lord can. The Lord and Him knows that. But
babe, if you out there right now listening to this, stop that. Get out of that. She's trash. No, stop. But yeah, y'all, so we were just really wanting to just expound and share a little bit more about that, and we really appreciate y'all for these types of conversations, because they really help us to just have more understanding and see things a little different too, just slightly, kind of not really, we're just kind of set in our ways, really, when you read the scriptures and stuff, like, they tell you what it is that you're supposed to be doing, and you go by that, and that's how we end up winning and doing well with the best spouse, because we follow the Lord. So y'all, at the end of the day, follow God, and He will bless you with the desires of your heart. Honor Him, obey Him. He will bless you with the desires of your heart.
Because your desires will line up with Him.
That's right.
And His desires. So
that's right.
So guys, that is it for this vlog. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We're so glad that you guys are enjoying. We get so many comments about how you guys are loving the vlogs. Oh, and don't forget to download our playlist. We did make the playlist last night on the live. We were asked to make a playlist.
It's called the Jolie Noire playlist.
And it's all of the songs that we have so far, so we'll be adding to it, but all of the songs that we have so far within our vlogs, so that you can enjoy listening to them outside of the vlogs. We have a YouTube playlist that you can find on our channel, but then we also have a Spotify one. We've created 2 of them. They're the same kind, and you can even get a little taste of Keyndra's music as well on there. So don't forget to download that and listen. We listen to our to our supporters. We like to help, wherever we can. So with that being said, don't forget to download that, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back, and y'all have a great one.